corridor, tourist hotbed, and a stretch of road that has its own rivalry game. We are set for a war for this stretch of road, and at the end of it, only one will have the right of way. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the UCF Knights, taking on a squad from the American, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Bulls will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So UCF's offense will have first crack at this one. The Golden Knights took down the Bulls, perhaps by the horns the last time they met, and won the war on I-4.
Yeah, UCF feels like since moving to the Big 12, they're starting to recruit better players, and I think that was the difference the last time these two teams met up. They just seemed to be bigger and stronger when the game was on the line.
And obviously, the war on I-4 is awesome, and this is a good rivalry game that's kind of budding, but one thing you talked about speed, Palmer. In the state of Florida, you have speed, and UCF has a lot of speed, a lot of playmakers, and it was on full display.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Fox. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing the turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Nimrod. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Farmer. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Grabbed over the middle. It's Richardson. Let's take just a minute here and talk about UCF. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Brown wants to pass. Scrambling away. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Richardson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Knights really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Knights had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Knights are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Handoff to the lone back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Touchdown, Knights! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Arkansas is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Darren McFadden out there, this group is fighting. They're up by a field goal over Memphis. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Makes the catch. It's Smith. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
The Bulls are in the hurry-up.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Now on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Brown will throw it. With the catch, it's Thomas. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Safe little shovel pass. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Trying play action. Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the marker, it's Thomas. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to sneak it. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Grabbed behind the line. It's McCoy. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Brown wants to pass.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Got it behind the line. It's Richardson. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. 2nd and goal coming up. Barges ahead. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. As they come to the line on 3rd down, already 2 for 2 on this drive, going for the hat trick and the score. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, UCF!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Finds his back in the middle. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap, and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Leaves it with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Bulls want to crank the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. At the 20. Touchdown, Knights! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
South Florida, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
The Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Snags a quick pass on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Brown will throw it. Floats it out in space. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Wide open downfield. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a first down. The give to the back. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, when UCF and USF get together, it's like a UFC match. Fiery and feisty. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Fellas, so much intrigue when UCF and USF face off. Let's get things back to you.
The Knights will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He'll start this drive firing. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. To the ground with the back. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's reeled in. It's Nimrod. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, it looks to me like the offense made some adjustments at halftime. Only 3 points in the first half. But here we go in the first drive of this third quarter.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Well, this defense has a 3-possession lead at this point. You're seeing how dominant they are up front. They have done such a good job recruiting D-linemen, linebackers, guys that can blitz. They've got speed. They've found guys in the portal. They've recruited guys out of high school, and they are just eating right now.
And the Bulls will send out the punt unit.
On to punt it away.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Make some noise. It's third.
Brown wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Well, this guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his 2nd right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UCF! Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. SMU rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He'll keep it himself. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Bulls line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
On to kick it away.
They boot it away on 4th down. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Give to the back. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Running back searching for a hole. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Brown will throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Nice pickup there, gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. To the air on first down. Back open in the middle. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Got a man. It's Thomas. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll pull it on the read. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The Knights come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. The war on I-4 is relatively new. Both schools compete across 14 sports for the right to win the golden I-4 road sign. But, of course, the most important battle throws toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Knights!
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A 70-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Here comes the heat. Caught over the middle. It's McLaughlin. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Bulls in a good spot here with second and short. They'll go back to the ground. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Rushes on him. Inside the 25. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
That is a crazy sequence of events because if you're the defense, you're feeling yourself after getting that sack on first down. Now you've got them in second in California thinking you're going to do it again, and you let him get out the gate. The speed shows up. He somehow is able to make people miss, use the speed, get to the sticks. That kills you as a defense.
Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF!
Yeah, and how about this offense, man? Putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game one, they've done a phenomenal job.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
For the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
45, South Florida, 3.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Smashes it with the stiff arm. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got a man, it's Williams. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Motion from the back. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. There he goes. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Knights! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We've got to stop turning the football over.
The Bulls come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw on third. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. Hauls it in, looking for space. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's McCoy. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Brings up second down.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Make some noise. It's third down.
They'll try to get the first through the air. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt.
To punt it away.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Catch in the middle, it's Porter. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. They'll give it to the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed over the middle. It's Nimrod. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll try the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. After putting up a 3 spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the handoff. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. So in the war on I-4, it goes to the Knights as UCF outlast USF. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.